Hey guys, it's Miss Chanel here from Valley Kids, and I'm so excited because today is Move Up Day. That's right, if you're a third grader, welcome. We're so excited. Guess what? You're not in third grade anymore. You're a fourth grader. And hey, if you were just in fourth grader, if you were just in fourth grade, congratulations. You are now a fifth grader, and welcome. We're so excited that you're joining us at the 4-5. Hey, what a great way to start celebrating with Summer Sundays. That's right, after our lesson today and after third service, starting at 12:30, we're gonna do Zoom small groups. Yeah, small groups that you can do to hang out with your friends and your leaders. So come join us. Your parents should have got an email, and if they can't find it, that's okay. You can always go to CCV Valley Kids on Instagram and find the link in our bio. So we're gonna do that at 12:30, hang out with our friends. Before all that though, we're gonna jump into our lesson. For third graders, this is your first time. We love to watch the So-and-So show. These guys are really funny, but they tell us some really good stories and we learn a lot. The one guy's name is Brandon and John and Kellen, and they always tell us a story about Jesus in some weird, bizarre way, and it's so much fun. But after they're done telling the story, make sure to hang around and grab your Bibles because I like to recap the story together. So grab your Bibles, watch this So-and-So lesson. We're going to talk about it afterwards. We're going to see you in the Zoom group even after that. But hang tight and have so much fun learning from these guys about Jesus.
Scalpel. Scalpel. And prep the top for me, please. Prepping the top. Top is prepped. Prep the base. Prepping the base. Base is prepped. Tweezers. Tweezers. Here's where it gets really delicate. Wipe. Wiping. Wiped. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, close it up. Closing it up. You did it.
Nah, we did it. Feed me.
Feeding you. It's good.
Hello everyone, my name is Brandon.
And I am John.
This is the So-and-So show. Buddy, you okay?
Oh, I'm fine, Brandon. I'm focused and no one's gonna catch me not focusing. Oh, what was that?
Did you lose your focus?
Man! Okay, I'm gonna do better this time.
Why, John?
Brandon, I have struggled with being able to focus my whole life. Are always things competing for my attention.
Yeah, like having guests on the show?
Yes, exactly, like having a guest on the show. It totally breaks my concentration.
It's time for someone who knows stuff. Seat? Yep, right there. Okay,
One moment, please.
alrighty. What are you,
Hello. Guten Tag. How are you both?
We're focused.
We're good. Hans, thank you so much. Can you tell everyone who you are and what you know?
Hello. My name is Hans Decibel. I am an audio engineer with a recent interest in Foley artistry.
And what is that exactly?
I am so glad you asked this question to me.
Thank you.
Many of the sounds we hear in film and in television are not recorded live, but are inserted after the fact by a Foley artist.
Oh, that's very interesting. So
Yeah.
if I'm watching a movie and I see someone walking up some creaky stairs,
Yeah.
the stairs don't actually have to be creaky. They can be added later by a Foley artist. The creaky
This
sounds. Yeah.
is correct.
Wow, that's cool.
What's in the suitcase?
I have brought with me here today a selection of audio properties that I use in the creation of my sound effects. I will now make the sound, and you will guess what is the sound.
Oh, so it's like a game.
Yeah. I have brought blindfolds.
Oh, man. Okay.
All right.
Here, put it in my hand. I'm not going to look at him. Okay.
Okay, I
All
guess
right,
it
good.
goes like that. Okay.
Oh, this makes it really hard to focus.
Okay, John, you can focus with your ears too, you know?
Oh, yeah. That's right. All right.
Just listen.
That's right.
All right.
All right, right. Okay, ready.
Very good.
That's the sound of a suitcase opening.
This is correct.
He hasn't started yet, John.
Whatever, I am focused.
Okay. Sound number 1.
That sounds like my dog, Brutus, running down the hallway to greet me when I get home from work. Is that you, Brutus? Come here, Brutus. Come here.
Aha! I have fooled you. This was not Brutus, but the sound of paper clips on a cutting board, making the tippy-tappy sound of canine claws on laminate flooring. Sound number 2.
Oh, that's a horse.
This is correct. Number 3.
Oh, I know. Oh, man, that sounds just like a bird flapping its wings.
Whoa, where is it?
Sound number 4. Oh, it's so cold in here. Is this snow on the ground? No, it is just a bag of cornstarch. Oh, I'm slipping. I hope I don't fall and break a bone. Ouch! Oh. It's the pain. Ouch!
Are
It
you
hurts.
all right? Do we need to call an ambulance?
Ha!
What?
I have fooled you again. This was only the sound of celery ribs.
Oh. Wow, that was incredible.
Yeah, I'll never look at celery the same way again. And
Yeah.
cornstarch, that's amazing.
This is correct. Ordinary things become extraordinary when you open your eyes and ears to the possibilities.
Oh, that's a really cool way to put
I will now explore the space to find ordinary things to make extraordinary.
Okay.
Think this is a good idea?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh!
What in the world?
Ha! Ha! I have fooled you for a third time. By dropping this box of knives and forks on the ground, I made you believe I was destroying your room. It is a good joke.
Yes, that's very funny. You know what? I think that's all the time we have.
Hey!
Ha! Ha!
Okay, my focus is completely gone now.
And let's get back on track. It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey, Kellen.
Kellen.
Kellen!
Oh. Hey guys, sorry about that.
What you listening to?
I was listening to an old-time radio show. That's what people did for home entertainment before television. I used to listen to them as a kid.
How old are you, Kellen?
Actually, I think it would be really cool if we could tell today's story like an old radio show with sound effects and everything. Is Han still there?
Yeah.
How did you...
Take it away, Kellen.
Okay, I now present Saul on the Road to Damascus, radio style. Jesus had been killed, and the people who didn't like what Jesus stood for thought they heard the last of him. But then a rumor started going around that Jesus came back from the dead, and more people were becoming followers of a new Jesus movement called the Way. They had to be stopped, and one of the people in charge of stopping them was Saul of Tarsus.
I am Saul of Tarsus, and I shall do everything I can to oppose Jesus Christ of Nazareth. You there?
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Are you a follower of the Way?
I am!
Seize him!
Saul went from place to place to find Jesus followers and have them put into jail. And even put to death. Saul asked permission from the high priest to travel to other cities so he could arrest even more followers of the Way. And that's why Saul was traveling on the road to Damascus. Saul and the men he was traveling with had letters that gave Saul permission to arrest any Jesus follower he wanted. He was determined to complete his mission. He was focused. But then, an incredible thing happened. A light from heaven flashed all around Saul and his companions. Saul fell to the ground, and he heard a voice.
Saul, Saul, why are you opposing me?
Who are you, Lord?
I am Jesus. I am the one you are opposing. Now get up and go into the city. There you will be told what you must do.
The men with Saul heard a sound, but they were unable to speak. The men helped Saul to his feet, but when Saul opened his eyes, he couldn't see anything, so he had to be led to Damascus by hand. For 3 days, Saul didn't eat or drink anything. What will happen next? Will Saul regain his sight? Will he continue to oppose Jesus? You'll have to wait until next time to find out.
You can't leave it like that, Kellen.
That's how all old-time radio shows end. You always have to wait until next time.
Or you can read what happens next yourself. It's right here in Acts chapter 9.
I don't like waiting.
All right, then.
Besides, there's a lot to learn with just this part of the story. Saul was so focused on his mission that he was missing what was really important. It took a bright light on a road for God to really get Saul's attention.
Okay, I get it. So focusing is a bad thing.
No, I just think we need to check in with God a lot more to make sure we're focused on the right things.
Great idea. Thanks, Kellen.
Yep, you guys know where I'll be. I'll see you around.
That was fun.
I agree.
Hey,
Much fun.
Hans, you're still here.
Yeah. I am here to say, reveal the question.
Maybe a little more energy.
Reveal the question!
That worked.
Yeah.
The question of the day is, how does God try to get your attention?
Hey, that's a good question. You know, he's never appeared to me in a bright light, I can tell you that.
Me either. Hans?
Yeah. Many times.
How does God try to get your attention? Is it like a small voice inside you, or a big crack of thunder, or is it something we've never thought about? Talk about it together.
Sound waves. So mysterious.
You're telling me. Hey, we'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Man, I told you guys, they are so silly, but so funny. See, we're in this series on focusing and taking a closer look and not losing concentration like John did. He focused so hard because he didn't want to lose concentration. And I can live with that too. Like, I have ADHD sometimes, and it's really hard to focus what's happening. I was filming earlier, and my dog was in here. Total distraction, right? And they were telling us about this story of this guy named Saul who seemed very, very focused on his mission. I want to read the very beginning together. So if you have your Bibles, go ahead and grab those. We're going to talk about this together. We're going to the book of Acts. Now, I like to tell you at the beginning or ask you if it's in the New or Old Testament. And I mostly have you guys guess. But today I'm going to tell you it's in the New Testament. So we're going to the book of Acts. We're going to go to chapter 9. So when I say chapter 9, I said the big number. And then when I say verse 3, it's the little number. So Acts 9:3. And I want to read together the very beginning of our story. This is what it says. As he neared Damascus on his journey, suddenly a light from heaven flashed around him. And he fell to the ground and heard a voice say to him, Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me? Who are you, Lord? Saul asked. I am Jesus whom you are persecuting, he replied. Now get up and go into the city, and you will be told what you must do. Kellen started by telling us a story of this guy named Saul. Saul was a persecutor of Christians, those that believed in God and were telling the story of Jesus. He put in jail or even to death. He was a bad guy. But as we heard in the story, Jesus blinded with light Saul because of what he was doing. See, Saul was so focused on his mission and what he wanted to accomplish that he didn't see what God was doing or didn't want to acknowledge what God was doing. He only wanted to do what he wanted to do. And Callan didn't even finish the story. I'm pretty sure they're going to finish it next week and not leave us hanging forever. But he kind of told us the story of, or asked us at the very beginning of, how does God try to get your attention? What does he try to do? Hopefully he doesn't blind you, right, and make you not eat for 3 days. But what does he do? See, for me, I think he talks through people, right? Other people. I know Miss Melissa always tells me good things or bad things or what God's calling me to next. And Miss Helena and even my husband Phil, who, if you haven't met him, I'm sure you'll meet him next week. They always like to kind of tell me things that are next in my life or good things that are God's doing to get my attention. And maybe it's something similar to you, or maybe it's something different. Maybe it's when you read the Bible or you talk to your friends or you hear him when you pray. It's pretty cool how God can get our attention. And if you don't know the answer right away, that's okay. Explore that with your family or your friends or even your small group after this. Because I encourage you, don't lose focus on what God's doing. Don't focus so much on yourself that you lose what God's doing maybe during this time. Hey, after this, I'm going to send you to worship with Miss Helena. She's got a fun dance move. And hey, 4th graders and even 5th graders now, if you guys have an Instagram, you should follow at CCV the45 because I like to post lots of fun stuff throughout the week, new funny content that I have or stuff that's coming up that's hanging out. So if you're allowed to have an Instagram, follow us at CCV the45. You can come hang out with me, and I will see you in small groups after this.
Don't lose heart, oh my soul, oh my soul. Oh, don't give up. There is hope, there is always hope. And there is peace in the storm, in the storm. No, don't forget, He is Lord, He is Lord of all. There is a King of glory, there is a God who saves, one who is strong and mighty. Freedom is in His name. Open the gates of heaven, lift up a shout of praise. There is a lion born, Jesus the King of glory. So lift your right nations bow, mountains shake at the sound of just one name. Over all, Jesus reigns. And oh, yeah. Wherever you're at today, I encourage you and remind you that we serve a God who is mighty and he's strong in battle and he's working on our behalf. And that's something we're celebrating today and every day. So wherever you're at,